Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Well, we've made it to the final day on the knobstone, so thanks for coming along. Uh, it'll be the end of my first through hike, 47 miles. Looking forward to it. Well, good morning. It's Friday. I'm sorry. It's Friday morning. We're out here on the trail already. It's nice. It's overcast, so it's nice and cool. Could be cooler. I think it's going to be 70 or something today. That's going to be hot, really. But yeah, we're out here last day, moving along. I'll show you the trail here as we go. But just a little information. I was reading in my little book that the Knobstone Trail has a total of 11,000 feet incline and decline. So, and they said there were 7,000 feet of ascent. So out of that 11,000 feet, you got to climb up 7,000 and you only go down 4,000. So it's not just a walk in the park, that's for sure. But hey, it's been interesting. So I've enjoyed it. It's just amazing to me out here in the woods, and you can walk almost 50 miles and be in the woods almost every bit of it. You know, you don't do that at home. But up and down the ravines, the leaves really have popped out this week. I mean, the leaves are out more now than they were when I started. They just have exploded. Ticks, I've seen 2 ticks so far. Neither one of them's been on me, so that's good that I know of. We'll see. I get home. But yeah, it's been a good time. So I had breakfast already. Had the old breakfast of champions, oatmeal and raisins. So that was good. A little bit of instant coffee, which is nasty. But hey, they called it coffee anyway. But yeah, we're out here. It's a quiet morning. Not much going on. I saw 2 hikers up till yesterday evening. And already this morning I've seen 2 going the other way. So there are people that do come out here and walk this trail. All right, well, this is what we got this morning. We've already broke camp. Off we go. Little stream of water going by there. I suppose when it rains this probably fills up, but just makes a muddy spot right now. So this is where trails are going Friday morning. Heard a couple gunshots this morning, so I don't know. Maybe a couple turkeys bit it. I didn't hear any gobbling again. That's kind of odd. The only gobbling I heard was Monday or Tuesday, I think I heard gobbling, but I haven't heard any since. So, but that's something that kind of surprises me. I know there's deer and turkey out here, but it doesn't strike me that there's a lot of them out here. You see deer tracks where they walked on the trail, kind of like that one right there, but it's like 1 deer walked on the trail. It's not like 3 or 4 walked on the trail. So it just strikes me odd that there's not more wildlife. So I don't know if they hunt it so heavy that there just isn't that many. I don't know. Because I know you can hunt this stuff. A lot of it's state forest. So I'd have to look on a map, but there's 2 or 3 different state forests and what have you that you walk through. But looks like we turn to the left here. That was a nice little old road walk. Yeah, for sure the trail guys didn't make this thing straight. They like to wind around. And it could go just about every direction. Looks like we got us a little hill climb coming up this morning. But I think later in the day, I think a lot of it's flat. Looking at the map, but my looking at the map's not always right. But I think we got some level ground to walk today. Yesterday was up and down all day long. So, yeah, I don't know. It's waterboard's there and it's heading up that hill. So, we crossed our little creek again. I think this is the same one we crossed just a minute ago. Yeah, there's only a few. We'll be careful, Mother. Step at a time. We might be slow, but we'll get there. I seem to have forgot to put a few steps here. Up the hill we go. I'm gonna have to stop here and take a breather, I got a feeling. Because it's going up to the top. I don't know if you can see, but that's going up. But that's kind of the angle that we're going up. It's nice to have a switchback or two in here. I'd have to walk further, but wouldn't be quite so steep up. If you can see the trail we just came. Old dead trees. Pretty quiet. Really haven't even noticed that many squirrels. You got I don't know if it's a gray squirrel. Well, we got all fox squirrels. They're smaller. Going up the hill. Are you breathing hard yet? Because I am. Let's see if we can keep going to the top. Actually, this isn't nearly as steep as some of the ones we had yesterday. Might be as high, but the trail isn't as steep. Yesterday you were taking those water boards most of the way up because it was so steep. The incline was pretty sharp. Looks like we're not going all the way to the top. I can see arrows on them trees up there. Looks like we turned to the right. So we don't go to the top. Maybe. Don't know until we get there. Up we go. Yeah, I see the arrow on that tree. Well, where we go from here? Well, how about that? We climbed halfway up that ridge just so we can climb back down. Huh. So, Back down we go. See, double blaze on that next tree down there, which typically means it turns. But yeah, sure enough, we're going right back down. I'm being careful, Mother. Bad for the leaves. You get, and the leaves will want to slide. Better off. Seems to me the best one are the roots. If you have a natural step on a root, it typically is pretty sound. These water boards sometimes aren't the greatest either, but for the most part. But I trust, like this water board there, and this root here. I trust that root way more than I trust that water board. Yeah, we're doing switchbacks down to the bottom, it looks like. Yeah, there's a dirt road down there I can see. Looks like we're headed down to it. So yeah, we didn't go clear to the top. That's the thing, you just don't know. You know, the map doesn't show you quite that much detail. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. And who wants to look at a map that close anyway? You just follow the trail where it leads you. That's where you go. Yeah, we'll get you down to the bottom. Maybe. Get down here one piece. You've got no hunting sign, so we must be right next to private property or something. Little flight of water boards. Now this is what makes me slow. Because I go slow. And worry about the rebar sticking up when the board's gone. I can just see the cuff of my pants come down and get caught on one of them rebars. But sometimes they're just right out in the middle. And I can just see myself face planting going down this hill. But hey, God willing, we got down off of that. Now we're getting down here in the level ground, which probably isn't going to last, but yeah, we got her posted all over here. So it must be private property. Yeah, we're down at the bottom. So no hunting. I don't know what the yellow said. It said something at one time. Yeah, kind of muddy. You know, on a mud road instead of a dirt road. All right, trail goes across, so we're going to shut you off for now. See what else we come up to. All right, we come across a little stream. Got a decent little bit of flow. So I guess I'm going to try to show you how I get water. I got my Knock water bag, squeeze bag. And what we do is we take this blue plastic piece and we take it off, upside down. We slide this blue piece back across. That seals up the top. Then we get our, I don't know why that shut off on me. I sure hope that did something. Go through all that again, but that's what we're doing. Filtering the creek water. Very good and cold this morning. That slows up progress too, because you got to stop and do this. And that's how we filter deer pee. Alright, well, we're still overcast today, which is probably a good thing. If that sun was out, it'd be getting a little warm. But it's not been bad. It just came down off the top of a ridge. It's nice up there. There's a nice little breeze blowing. But down here, we're down in the valley now. Air's pretty still. But I wanted to show you the milepost, 42. That means we're 5 miles away from the truck. So I think we'll probably make the truck today. But that's still a little ways for me. I'm kind of slow walking, so show you a little bit of what it's like down here. Little deer pea strings here. A while ago I had 4 hikers go by me going the other way, so that's 6 hikers already today, this morning I've seen. But I haven't seen anybody since, but still, that's way more than I've seen this whole trip. So I'm guessing because it's Friday, the guys probably took Friday off, gonna hike for the weekend. Hopefully it doesn't rain on them. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's gonna rain. It's just overcast. Excuse me. Just going along this little creek, branch, whatever they call them down here. A sign here, what's this say? Okay, here you go. Spurgeon Hollow Loop or Oxley Trailhead, Elk Creek Trailhead. Well, we went past both of the bottom two, and I think we're after the Spurgeon Hollow Loop, but I think we want to go to the left here. As we go to the right, it takes us a few more miles than we're looking for. So if we go to the left, that's still, like I say, that's 47 miles. That's enough. So we're going to the left. So, because we got the Spurgeon Hollow Loop, and then there's a second loop after that called the Delaney Loop. Delaney Hollow Loop, I think. But there's a county park called Delaney Park, and that's where the truck's sitting. And we go this way, we'll go close to the Spurgeon Hollow Trailhead, which is where Mom and I did in October. We parked there and did that loop around up through Delaney. So I'll have just a little bit of the trail that we've been on before, and then I'll catch part of the trail up from Spurgeon Hollow to Delaney that Mom and I didn't do. So just be a little bit that'll be a repeat. That day, long enough ago, I probably won't notice that it's the same or not. So yeah, so we're still going. I don't know what time it is, don't matter. We're just walking. So. Oh, creek coming through here. I'll bet when it rains hard, that's full, running pretty fast. But it's just a spot down here in the valley where we're at. We just got done sitting on that log. That seemed like a good sit down spot. So we sat down and took the weight of the pack off, put that on the log, sat for a minute and just looked around. Enjoyed the woods. So we're gonna go on down the trail. We've been going down this trail for a little bit. We're looking for mile marker 44. When we hit that, we are going to stop and have some lunch, I believe. Give Mother a call, see how things are going. I've kind of been walking in this flat ground for a while now. Just kind of nice big wide trail. Kind of following this brook here on the side. Crossed that a little bit ago. Now it's taken up along it. We should be heading to Spurgeon Hollow. There's a lake there. So I'm assuming we're headed towards it. I don't know which will come first, that or 44. I'm not sure. But either way, we're still moving. It's kind of thick undergrowth. Kind of keeping an eye out for mushrooms, but there's so much leaf trash on the ground. I mean, it'd have to be a big mushroom to sit. It'd pop up through the leaves. But, I mean, there's so many trees that the leaves just carpet the ground. And like I say, that mushroom would have to be 3-4 inches tall for me to see it. But I kind of keep an eye out every now and then, especially, I always heard they're supposed to grow around Mayapples. Well, there's Mayapples, but I don't see no mushrooms around it. So, I guess I'm not going to have mushrooms for lunch. That's going to be probably the biggest decision for the morning this morning is what exactly am I having for lunch. I'm thinking a nice hot romaine noodle lunch might be good. I think I've got the time, so that's why I'm looking forward to finding this mile marker so I can have some lunch. Yeah, say nice flat easy walk through here. It's been a long time coming to get this. Yes, boy, sure a lot of the rest of it isn't this way. But I still haven't seen any more since the 6 guys this morning. So I saw 2 vehicles sitting along the road on one of the road crossings. And I'm just wondering if that was theirs. So they didn't start up this end. So yeah, I guess they wanted to miss the easy part. Alright, I don't know if you can see the white and the blue blaze. I'm assuming that's because of the loop that we're kind of skirting around on the loop. We're not taking the whole loop, but we're going to go probably half of it. But I don't know if I can not shake so much. You can see the blue and white together. So, alright, looks like more of the same. Well, we made it down here to the lake. It's kind of what that looks like. Pretty shallow along the bank here. Lots of lily pads. Might be a neat place to catch some bluegill. Looks to me like. You'd have to fight them and get them out of them lily pads. But it's a cute little lake. Don't know, there's pads kind of out there, so it's probably fairly shallow because it goes back that way and there's just nothing but lily pads. But hey, we're here at the intersection to where we either go to Delaney Park Trailhead, which is where we're going to go, or to the Spurgeon Hollow Trailhead, which is that to the left. Now, I got a gallon of water stashed to the left, so I want to leave my stuff here and run to go get my gallon of water. It's somewhere between here and the trailhead. It's not clear to the trailhead. So I'll get that, come back here, then I'm gonna have lunch. All right, we've been walking along this trail for a little bit. We got a mile marker coming up there, I see. So we'll talk about that when we get there. All right, there's mile marker 46. I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe that's the last one. The next thing is going to be the Delaney Trailhead. I don't know that it'll be marked as 47 or not, but it's far enough away that I'm going to say it's 47 miles. So we're on the last mile. And I think I'm going to sit down and have me a snack. Because you got to have snacks. So we're going to celebrate the last mile with a peanut butter and cheese cracker. Because we are just about done. We got less than a mile. And we will be back to the truck. How about that? That was a few days coming, but we got there. So that's kind of what it all looks like. Looking back there that way. So we're gonna have a snack. How's that for a trail obstruction? I don't know when this baby fell down, but it is right across the trail. I had to go down around the end. But this is the trail right here. Going that way. But let me step back a little bit. And maybe you get a different perspective. We'll come around. And there it is. Kind of laying right in the way. So, thought that was interesting. Well, this is Delaney Lake, I believe. We're just about back to the trailhead. I don't see it yet, but it's still up this path. But we've kind of been going along the edge of the lake here. Been kind of muddy in places, but we're getting there. It's kind of overcast again, so that actually is helping, because it was hot with that sun out. But right here, standing by the lake, there's a nice cool breeze coming off the lakes. Feels good, so I thought I'd stop a minute. So, but we're almost done. Well, I think we're just about to the end, because I can spy my truck through the trees, which means we're just about to the trailhead, which means I've made it. Whoop, whoop. Imagine that. 47 miles. Phew. And look, we got a bridge. I don't know how many water crossings we went across and not had a bridge, but we got a bridge. Huh. Imagine that. Phew. Yeah, I don't even see it. Well, I guess it says there on that sign. I know I've got pictures of that sign before I started, but we are at the northern terminus, Delaney Park Trailhead. That is where we are. 47 miles after Dean Lake Trailhead, which starts at 0. Wow, I can't believe it. Phew! And there's the truck. Fantastic. When I parked there Sunday, there wasn't anybody else there. How about that? So I guess I'm not the only crazy. Man, I don't believe it. Tell you what, that was a walk and a half. We have made it to the truck. So I have to check, see what time it is here real quick. Truck's all full of tree pollen. like all over it, but that's okay. It'll survive. Yeah, I guess this little park here is ran by the county down here. But I've got my little sticker in the window, so I think I'm going to hit the shower house. But we have made it. I see there's a sign I didn't get a picture of. I don't know what there's another sign beside it says 750. I have no clue what that means. But we came on one side of the Spurgeon Hollow Loop. That's where we were. So, alright. Well, there again. Whoop whoop. We made it. Daggone. We made it.